Welcome back to Mystery Inc. Racing with me, Shaggy Scooby66. Once again, we join the community for their Whistlestop World Tour Series. It's week 5, yes, we're into the second half of the season, and we've travelled over to Japan, and specifically the Suzuka circuit. Everyone's played on here, we all know the pitfalls. We're in the Group 4s. And after 5 minutes of qualifying, Stevie Scooby puts it on pole in the Lambo. Pilgrim second in the trophy. It's Odgie in third in the Porsche. Skippy's 5 in the McLaren. Gus is 6 in the Ferrari. Tyre Slayer is 7th in NSX. Well, he's 8th in another Ferrari. Campo's 9th in another NSX. Wrecking Ball is 9th in the Genesis. Fuds is 10th in another Ferrari. The Dodger's 11th in another Ferrari. A sneaky Russian, and he is being sneaky because he's posing as British in the Union Jack. In 12th, and Shaggy, who didn't set a time, he didn't really, most people only got one flying lap, and Shaggy wasn't able to convert that into any sort of decent time, so starts last on the grid, sticking with the Spitfire liveried Honda. So let's get these guys going for 20 minutes of racing action here at Suzuka. 4 lights, 5 lights. Long hold, and we are away. Stevie Scooby got a tremendous start there, but so did Oggy. And Oggy goes straight up into the lead as we come to corner 1, the first corner. Stevie Scooby all the way down into 3rd. Pilgrim's up into 2nd. Oh, Oggy went wide. Round at the back, everyone. Shaggy's going up the English imposter. And behind Dodgy now. But Pilgrim is fighting off Stevie Scooby. Everyone's ditched the Christmas liveries and Halloween liveries, which is how it should be. Too early for that C word. But Pilgrim is leading this from Steve Scooby. Oggy's still 3rd as they've come through the second Degner, heading towards the hairpin. This is where it could get interesting for everybody. Camera guys doing really nice. Welly Bob fighting Fuds off there. Shaggy's has got by the Coffin Dodger and is right up behind Fuds now. But at the front it's still Pilgrim and Steve Scooby. Now these two are just breaking away as they come round Spoon. Oh, Oggy went deep into Spoon there, looking to get away with that. Gussie's 5, Tyre Slayer 6. Tyre Slayer leads the championship at the moment. Then it's Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball's having a brilliant season. And then Campo, the pasty eater. Oh, Halloween. That's a lovely livery on the NSX there, Campo. In fact, everyone pulling out all the stops. Shaggy just got by Fuds. So Shaggy is up to 10th place, making his way through the field. Now Stevie Scooby into the first corner on the inside. Pilgrim holds it on the corner, doesn't run wide, it's easy to do. Skippy now up into 3rd, wanting to improve, well, put that momentum back into his championship after the wins last week at Bathurst. Oggy's still in 4th with Gus and Tyre Slayer right behind him. Wrecking Ball still there as well. as these cars all come through, where are they now? They're going through Dunlop. Wrecking Ball staying with the Genesis. I have to say the Genesis has been a bit of a surprise. No one else has touched the Genesis, and it's serving Wrecking Ball really well. I do hear it's got a special holder. Most cars have a cup holder. In the Genesis, it's got a nut holder. Oh, Stevie Scooby! What happened to Stevie Scooby? Let's 2, 3, 4. Let's see what happens to Stevie Scooby. So he's going to the Deadners. Deadner 1. Oh, it's a bit too loud. Oh, couldn't control it going into Deadner 2, so that's let Pilgrim by. And Skippy. He's going to have dirty tyres. He's got damage on the front of his car as well. Hoggy's going to go up the inside. Slight tap there. And Hoggy's... so Stevie Scooby fighting to stay in that third, which he does. Hoggy went for a move, couldn't get it done, and Gus goes up underneath him. So Hoggy, from battling for that third place, is now down to 5th. But Stevie Scooby just shows that yeah, curbs around this track can be a little bit deadly. Tyre Slayer still in that 6th place, can't get to the front this week at the moment. And it's Wally Bob with Shaggy behind him. How did Shaggy get by Welly? Let's just watch this from Shaggy's point of view. Oh, Welly goes up for the... Oh, gets caught out, goes too deep, now he's fighting. Now does that open the door for Shaggy? Oh, it does. Shaggy just on the inside. Just slightly later on the brakes, and Shaggy goes past Campo. So Shaggy's continues to go up the field. And the UK Imposter down in 13th. Pilgrim just drops a wheel just before the Casino Triangle, or Casio Triangle. Looks like there was, let's just look at Tyre Slayer there. I think we need to go on this angle here. Let's go to Hoggy as we come through. That'd be 130, yeah, I want it. Oh, Stevie Scooby went wide, so did Hoggy. Tyre Slayer got caught out by the slowness of these guys up front, because 2 going off the track, which is why Tyre Slayer bumped Hoggy there. Wrecking Ball is also on the back of these. Bob and Shaggy battling it out as we come down to the first corner. Shaggy doesn't go for the move. Out at the front, it's still Pilgrim. And Skippy's just putting the fastest lap, and he's closing in on the back of Pilgrim. Now the Suzuka circuit can be a bit of a tyre muncher, and so we'll keep an eye on everyone's tyres. 5 minutes in, there's already been a lot of action. Gus has just broken away from Hoggy and Tyre Slayer. Wrecking Ball still giving Tyre Slayer all the hassle that he needs. Wally Bob is staying ahead of Shaggy and Campo. Fuds is just dropping off. In the UK imposter is 12th with Dodger in 13th. Is Pilgrim going to have it all his own way as these guys come in and out of Spoon? There's Stevie Scooby, Gus, Oggy with Tyre Slayer right behind him. Wrecking Ball there as well. Oh, Shaggy's picked up a penalty. Let's see where Shaggy picked up a penalty. Because I'm interested with this one. I don't know where I picked the penalty up from. Well, if that's a penalty, oh, I'm hard done by there. I am hard done by there. I didn't feel like I went off the track there. But obviously it's the white line that's the edge of the track, not the curb. So Campo's going to get past Shaggy now. Pilgrim still being hunted down by Skippy and Stevie Scooby. So top three have closed back in all up together. And Gus just losing contact with the top three. Steve Scooby's picked up our second penalty, so that will bring Gus back to him. Then it's Oggy with Tyre Slayer behind him now. Going to the first corner. Wrecking Ball's looking as well, so 5, 6, 7 all in the line. Wally Bob in 8th as well. So it's going to be 4-way, then Campo's ahead of Shaggy. Then there's a bit of a gap to Fuds, and then a big gap to the Sneaky Russian and Dodger. Can Skippy put any sort of pressure on Pilgrim? See the overrun of the engine belching flames out the back of the trophy there. Everyone flies down to the hairpin. Push the cars through the hairpin on the exit. Welly's on the back of Wrecking Ball. Campo he's close getting to Welly, has to be said. So the top 11, everyone's, the top 11 are all on the same piece of track. To the Casio triangle. Skippy's right on the back of Pilgrim now. Riding on board with Skippy. That's what he can see in front of him. This is what he can see behind him. As we start lap 5. That 210s all the way apart from the opening lap from Skippy. It's consistency. Oh, Pilgrim. Got it wrong. Well, not wrong, but had to brake a bit heavier than he would normally do. He's having to throw the trophy around. Weight transfer on the trophy is quite good though. There's hardly any body roll there at all. Now he's these two battling. Is that going to bring Steve Scooby back into contention with these? Steve Scooby started on pole, so he's picked up some extra points there. Gus is a little bit between and betwixt. Oggy has dropped Tyre Slayer. There's Wrecking Ball, and then Welly, Campo and Shaggy now are all together. guys barrel into the hairpin. Campo with that really tight line out on the exit. So 7, 8, 9 and 10 all in a line. Shaggy's closed into the back of Campo, but let's go back to the head of the race. Because the front three are all together, as I thought. Skippy can't get round Pilgrim, and that's just brought Steve Scooby back into this. We're all interesting to see what Skippy's time round this time is. Oh, he goes a bit wide. That's opened the door for Steve Scooby. So Lambo against McLaren. Close racing there. No quarter asked or given. That's dropped Skippy down to third place. Pilgrim there in first. Oh, he caught the grass there. The car just momentarily lost grip. That's just allowed to stop the momentum, and underneath goes Steve Scooby, back to the head of the race. We know what happened last time. He was in the deadeners, not his favourite area. And those battling has just allowed Gus and Hoggy to get onto the back of them. Got 5 cars all within touching distance. Hoggy went a bit deep there in the Porsche. Tyre Slayer seemingly not able to do anything around this track at the moment. That's going to dent his points tally. And it's Wrecking Ball, Welly, Campo and Shaggy. Fuds has really dropped off the back of these. And it's the Dodger and the Imposter in 13th. Through 130R. Pilgrim's gone wide. Oh, that was it. Oh, took out the 100 marker board. Smashes the front of the car. Luckily, oh, and he's got on the loud pedal too early. That's allowed everyone to go through. So Pilgrim, from being second, is now in 10th. Oh, that's really dashed his hopes there. We've only got 6.5 minutes left of this race. Can Pilgrim salvage anything? Oh no, he's gone wide. Those dirty tyres. He's got it back on track, but that has just lost him a boatload of time there. So Steve Scooby out front. So I'm loving the Halloween liveries on these cars. Skippy's in second place, Gus is in third with Oggy fourth now. Tyre Slayer's up to 5, Wrecking Ball 6, Welly's 7th, Campo's 8, Shaggy's 9th. Oh, Shaggy looks like he's going for a move on Campo. Can't get it done round the hairpin. Campo and Shaggy in the same NSX, so it's no difference in car. Ball doing a fantastic job. He's made that Genesis really wide, and Welly Bob hasn't been able to get through. Tyre Slayer. Hoggy now pressing Gus. He wants that last podium place at least. Keith Legend Joker liveried car. That many Jokers nowadays. Who's your favourite Joker? Who is your favourite Joker? Is it Cesar Romano? Heath? There's been quite a few of them. The current one, Joaquin Phoenix. Different Joker altogether, different story. Yeah, leave me a comment. Remember, if you like the videos, then please leave a like, leave your comments, and of course subscribe if you're not already. Oh, what's happened to Wrecking Ball and Welly Bob? Let's go on board with these two. Oh, Wrecking Ball went wide. Oh, and he cuts in, and Welly Bob was there. Let's watch that again from Campo's point of view. Wrecking Ball, first mistake Wrecking Ball's made in the race. He went wide, and yeah, there was a welly on his inside. So those two have come together, and then Welly and Shaggy saw the opening and went for it, went through. I think it was there's the gap, close your eyes and bury the throttle for both Welly and Shaggy. But Pilgrim's really dropped off this, and actually Pilgrim's coming under fire from Fuds now. Is Pilgrim being very tactical here? Because remember, the next race, the Group 3s, is a reverse grid. Is Pilgrim gonna lose places and start the front of the next grid? It's in the rules of the game, so I'm going to give up points in this race to see if he can gain more in the next one. But Stevie Scooby has dropped Skippy. Oh, Skippy goes really wide there. Lucky to get away with that. Just third, Hoggy fourth, Tyre Slayer 5. Oh, Shaggy's got round Campo. Let's see where that happened. Shaggy seems to always have a little bit of extra speed out with the deadeners. And Paul goes round the outside on the hairpin. Oh, what clean, close racing between. Oh, so much respect between Campo and Shaggy there. Shaggy gave as much room as he could, and Campo kept off the throttle. Could have easily hit the throttle and got a bit of oversteer and hit Shaggy off, but he didn't. That's what we like to see in the community racing, just good, clean racing, lots of fun, lots of banter. Wrecking Ball still ahead of Welly. Now down the straight, Wrecking Ball will be grabbing for a handful of nuts. But he's 10th, Pilgrim's down to 11th, then it's the Dodger, and then the English Imposter in 13th. As we go over the line with 2.5 minutes, so probably 2 laps for some people it may be their last lap. Slayer not able to do anything. Twitch of the Honda's head from Shaggy. Keeps it under control though, has got Campo behind him, wants to keep him there. Shaggy took a bit of grass there, needs to be careful. Campo having a fantastic race. As they come through Dunlop. Head to the Deadners. There's Deadner 1. Deadner 2. He just can't shake Campo. Pressing as they head towards Spoon. Oh, Campo's drifted wide. He's on the... oh no, spins it. Oh, Campo, your first mistake, and it's cost you. Now, can he get it going? He can. Where's Fuds? Fuds is behind him. Oh, Campo's lost another place. Campo down into 10th. But we've got to go up to the leaders, because the leaders going by the... It's 20 seconds left. Skippy's going to get a lap 10 in. So's Gus. So's Oggy. So's Tyre Slayer. So is Shaggy. There's 9 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. That is time. Fuds finishes 10th. Campo's Fuds 9th. Campo's 10th. Pilgrim's 11th. Dodger's going to get 12th. The Sneaky Russian's going to get 13th. Steve Scooby's all out by himself. Shaggy. I'll tell you what, Shaggy's closed in on Tyre Slayer, last 2 laps. He's taken 2 seconds a lap out and he's almost there. As our leader goes into the hairpin. Shaggy's really up behind Tyre Slayer. Hairpin. Our leader is going through Spoon. He's on the exit of Spoon. Skippy is only just coming into Spoon, and Skippy's got Gus and Oggy right behind him. It's Tyre Slayer and Shaggy. Right up behind Tyre Slayer now. We're going to have to go to leader as he comes through the Casio triangle. Shaggy is there, but Stevie Scooby wins. Let's watch Stevie Scooby properly go over the line. So, Stevie Scooby wins race 1 at Suzuka. Skippy's going to come home in 2nd place. With Gus 3rd, Oggy's 4th. Tyre Slayer and Shaggy right behind each other, so it's Tyre Slayer 5, Shaggy 6. Wrecking Ball's going to come home in 7th with Welly Bob in 8th. That's this race run and done. Catch you in the next one.